it was over a year ago when we were asking the Prime Minister, when these individuals who have been fighting with ISIS terrorists come back to Canada, what's your response to them? And the Prime Minister said, we're going to, they're coming back. Maybe they can even contribute to helping us figure things out, why people get involved in terrorism. We're going to give them classes. Canadians were going, are you kidding? These people, there are laws which we actually put in place to deal with individuals who have gone abroad to commit terrorist activity. I think Canadians were hoping that Justin Trudeau would say, if people have engaged in terrorist activities and they come to Canada, we will do everything we can to catch them and to make sure that they are prosecuted and held accountable. Today, we heard a very, very disturbing series of things that happened where this individual, it was so disturbing to hear, I did listen to it, shot somebody in the back of the head. And he said a number of times, I did it, I know I won't be held accountable. This person deserves it. This person, it deserves what he got. And we've heard from reports, it's from, I think, CBC reports, that he is from Toronto. And in Toronto, we don't have confidence that the Prime Minister sees how serious this is. We don't have confidence.
Do you know, though, that do you know when he came back?
I would think, and I know our government, I know we never said ISIS terrorists coming back should be given poetry lessons and that they might be able to contribute.
I'll get to you, Mr. Holland, for sure.
We then enacted legislation so that these people could be prosecuted. So we're talking about what we know today. We're talking about the Prime Minister and the government today. And if the Prime Minister would come out and say returning ISIS terrorists should be prosecuted, I know I'd feel a whole lot better, but he hasn't said that. This is murdering, executing people, being trained on how to come back. They're actually trained on how to come back and infiltrate their own countries. It was Trudeau that said, those people can maybe help us. We want to see how they can contribute to the discussion.
But is it fair to say that that would apply in this case? Like, is this if this guy confesses, you think it would comply here, even if this person confesses to murder? You think that the Prime Minister wants to rehabilitate him?
I don't know. I don't know what the Prime Minister said. Mark,
don't play politics.
Mark, don't come on me. This was your Prime Minister that said this. This is what your Prime Minister
Public
said.
Safety and national
we do deserve better. We do deserve better.
Playing games and pretending that people who want to do this country harm is somehow I care less about that than you do, Candace.
Mark,
let's be straight for a second.
Mark,
look into the camera and say I don't care about whether or not people are attacked by terrorists. Real.
Okay, 1 second. I think let's let Ms. Bergen respond.
Your Prime Minister, your boss said that when ISIS fighters came back, that they might be able to, they would turn from their hateful ideology, those are his words, and that they would then be able to help us understand. So that's what he said. I know you don't like it. I know it's horrible to hear, but it's a fact.